What's up, everybody? It's Coach Gary back with another Hornets game tonight. The Hornets will be facing the Heat in Miami. Guys, the Heat are undefeated in preseason action. And if you've kept up with the Hornets, then you know our first game went pretty good. But the second game, boy, at the Hive, the Grizzlies came down and just destroyed us. It was an embarrassing loss, and I know people are saying, "Hey, Coach, it's just preseason." Yeah, it's preseason, but you want your team to start getting some cohesiveness. Like preseason is about midway over. It's going to be time for the real deal to start. So if you don't feel like I don't feel right now that your starting lineup is playing together, I don't even know who the starting lineup really is. All right, I'll take that back. The starting lineup is probably the guys who were there last year. You got Melo, um, Gordon Hayward when he's well. He's not playing tonight, by the way. Um, then you got uh, you got Bridges, um, Rozier, and then who knows? All right, not sure about who's going to start because it could be a number of guys. But is it going to be that way the whole season? We don't know. Not sure. All right, but we still got a pretty decent group coming off the bench if that's what coach decides to do. But you know, who knows? With the addition of Kelly Oubre, and then Mason Plumlee. By the way, Kelly Oubre, Plumlee, and Gordon Hayward are out. And actually, I see right now that Terry Rozier has a sprained ankle. He's out. So I guess all I want to see my Hornets do are just play well tonight, play together, because it's going to be kind of tough tonight. All right. The one good thing is it is preseason, but boy, we're playing a team that's undefeated in preseason. They got a few guys out. Oladipo is out. Well, he was out with the last I looked at the injury report. Uh, they also said Caleb Martin was out, and Caleb's not a big part of their team. But hey, I give props to Caleb. Last year he was with us and his brother, but now he's playing with the Heat. But I seen him warming up, so there's no telling who else is going to be playing. But the Hornets are not at 100% today. So whoever's out there, I just want to see them play together and play well. This will be a chance since Rozier's not playing for maybe one of those young guys to step up in that role. I don't know who they'll put out there. Could be Book Knight. I doubt it. The way Coach Brago puts guys out there, it took. Look how long it took him to put Melo out there to start. So, but I don't know who's going to start in that spot. Maybe McDaniels or whatever, not in that spot, but they may have McDaniels out there. But I'm just excited for the basketball season. I'm excited big time at this part of the year because all my teams are playing. We got this. We got the Panthers playing, and I'm still upset about the Panthers' loss yesterday. That should have never happened. I mean, I don't care. We didn't have Christian McCaffrey, but still, we didn't have Christian McCaffrey or Shaq Thompson, but we should have never lost that game. And we couldn't. No need to go over. We couldn't score in the second half. Defense played a great game. Didn't allow any touchdowns up until the end of the third quarter. I'm talking 12 seconds of third quarter, and we could only muster 15 points. And that was all in the first half. Didn't score, actually, 13 points. No, we scored 18 points. All right. We only scored 3 points in the second half. All right. But anyway, what's up, Comic Boy? Listening to me run my mouth and vent, but that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do until we start playing right. Even when we do start playing right, I'm going to vent, but it's going to be positive venting. Hey, well, I don't think you guys have had practice in about a week there, Comic Boy. I don't even know if I don't think you guys had practice last week, because you guys don't play until next Tuesday, I think it is. So I think Coach was giving everybody a week off or whatever to heal up or whatever, rejuvenate. Because, yeah, because you guys played last Tuesday. Right. Yeah. So you guys I don't think you don't play this Tuesday because it's an open day because, Nams and Sam's playing together. Yeah. Well, actually, I'll take that back. You guys did practice Friday. You practiced Friday because he was telling me that when he got there, the only group that was there is the Sam's group because around Nams they had said, "Hey, we don't have practice today either." So that's how that goes. But you guys will be, you got that open week this Tuesday, no game, and then Super Tuesdays next Tuesday. So I hope you guys do well. I don't know exactly who you guys will be playing. You already know what spot you guys are in right now. So it'll be the team right above you guys. I don't know exactly who that is. But yeah, we got to get these. Hey, congratulations on the Titans win yesterday. You guys seen it, but you taking up where you stopped last year. So you guys might. I'm you got a playoff team, so we'll just see how far you guys can go. That'll be interesting. All right, let's see here. Starting lineups for the Hornets: LaMelo Ball, Cody Martin, Jalen McDaniels, Miles Bridges, and PJ Washington. Yeah, so I figured they would put Jalen out there, and then Cody Martin came off the bench last year. So since a lot of guys are out, then Cody's going to be starting for the Miami Heat. Kyle Lowry got traded, and he was ready to get out of Canada anyway. Yeah, I think I'm saying that right. If I'm not, somebody let me know. Um, no, yeah, okay. Anyway, Duncan Robinson, Caleb Martin, his Cody twin brother, is starting for the Heat. PJ Tucker and Bam Adebayo. So I don't know. I guess maybe that starting guard. I can't remember anybody's name right now. Is not starting for the Heat tonight. Dang, 640 yards. Hey man, I hope he breaks it. I hope he breaks it. I hope he breaks. Yeah, the NFL record for the most rushes in a year. He's a durable back. We can't keep our back healthy. Come on.
Has high regard for both players, and ironically enough, both are in the starting lineup tonight. Very few career starts for the brothers, but they both start against each other tonight.
Yeah, amazing situation with Jimmy Butler out. Caleb Martin will get the opportunity for your Miami Heat.
Our officiating crew working tonight's preseason outing: Ben Taylor, Darren Kogan, and Evan Scott.
The Heat also got PJ Tucker off of the championship Milwaukee Bucks from last year. And Miami did let's see, not last year. They did okay last year, but the year before last is when they did so well in the playoffs. Well, they made it to the actual playoffs last year, but they've retooled. All right, so Hornets get the ball first. And once again, the Hornets have a small lineup out there. No big man. PJ Washington takes another three, and it's off again. He's starting exactly where he ended the last game, just shooting threes and missing threes. So, but if that's how Charlotte wants to run their offense, I can't tell them anything. I wish I could. I wish they would listen to me. And the Heat come out and hit their first shot, which was a three.
Shot a short man could not hold on to the rebound. Jump, by the way, Duncan Robinson played 14.
Yeah, right now not feeling very good about my Hornets. Last game, the first game, not bad, but this game here lately, I don't know. It's only been 2 games, but Melo drives. And he's called for a charge. He still hadn't developed that little pull-up jumper, get in the lane, pull up.
This is one of the strengths of Miami right here. It's their defense, and Kyle Lowry will bring that to the table for you.
He could have kicked that out to Jalen McDaniels. And my boy Melo, I mean, he had quite a few turnovers the last game. PJ Tucker scores off of terrible defense by my Hornets. So the score is now 5-0. Melo kicks it out to PJ. PJ Washington does hit a 3 that time. He is not going to stop shooting, that's for sure. Kyle Lowry. They get the ball down to Bam Adebayo. He shoots over McDaniels, and it's a swish.
It's a gorgeous setup. I call that a jab step jumper. He backs the defense off to get to that mid-range shot. The defense doesn't respect that fake. He's going to go right around them and attack off the dribble.
With Kyle Lowry at the throttle, they need a faster-paced offense. That's what Charlotte also prides themselves on.
All right, that's a good point there, Tommy Boy. And the other thing is, we when he's on the field, everybody knows where the ball's going because we definitely feed him. I mean, we use him. To me, it's almost sometimes too much, That's the other reason why I hope if they bring him back, I hope he is really well because that's his advantage over everybody. He's quick. He has a bunch of quick movements, and if that hamstring is not well, he could tear it. Scores 9-3. The Hornets, sort of like my Panthers, can't put any points on the board. Oh, PJ. Wow. PJ had another wide open 3, and he elected to try to pass that. He usually just shoots that. I don't know. It's a possibility about doing the Titans Monday night game. Get on the floor. Let's go. Cody Martin to the basket. All the way up. And misses the layup.
Tucker beginning his 11th season in the NBA, his first with the Heat. He was on Milwaukee's championship team.
PJ Tucker, 11 seasons in the league, but he hasn't outdone his teammate Udonis Haslem. Udonis Haslem is 41 or 42 years old, still in the NBA. Doesn't play a lot, but he's on the roster. What's up, Balin? Lou Abercrombie. Yeah, I am I am, and then I am. Then I'm not. As long as he's been in the NFL, you would hope that he get a rebound. You would hope that he would get better. And I'm glad to see it because it's him starting at Tampa Bay and then getting traded or whatever. It could have, and actually not just getting traded. I think he got set on the bench at Tampa Bay, and so he just came into a good situation when Drew Brees retired to be the next up, and yeah, I'm glad to see him doing well. And yeah, I am a little surprised that he's doing this well. I just hope he can keep it up. I'm good, Balin. Hope you're doing good.
That's the trademark of a James Borrego team right there as they keep.
Yeah, hey, he's doing great, man. Just as long as he doesn't force passes, stays within his ability. Come on, PJ. Stays within his ability, he'll be all right. Right now, our quarterback, Sam Darnold, the last couple of games, he's forced a couple, and it just so happens that the ones he's forced have been picked off. So now you got people. Some of the same people that were saying, "Oh, he we got a very good quarterback," and I've always been suspect. To me, I had to see him in an actual situation. In the first game, I was like, "Hey, he's playing against the Jets," but we are playing the Jets now, and I'm glad we got that win, but I didn't see a whole lot. Plus, in preseason, they didn't play him a whole lot. And then the second game, against I think it was the Texans, against the Texans. That was a pretty decent game. I was like, all right, he's got some skills. I never questioned his skill. He has some skills, and he's got some wheels. He can run a little bit. I didn't even know he had that. Period. But we never really seen him in a pressure situation until Dallas, where he had to bring we walk us down the field and we had to score. He did it pretty good once there in the fourth quarter, but then through that interception, and then yesterday the 3 interceptions that really hurt us. Like we don't know whether we could have scored or got points, got into the end zone or got points during those drives because they threw interception. And then at the and one of the big ones is at the end of the game where we had to drive down and score, intercepted, game over. So, but our defense played great. They gave up some scores at the end, but you should expect that. You're playing an NFL team. They made some adjustments, in-game adjustments, and they just took advantage of it. You saved me. 5-3 interception ratio.
I'm fine, dude.
6-6 touchdown.
Your hero needs you now.
Interception.
AARP is here to help. Find the care guides you need at
touchdown. Okay.
AARP.org/caregiving.
Bio getting the team off to a great start. Love what he's doing. So many positive things. First, watch the screening action here to crack Duncan open. Just a little rub, but that gives Duncan the space he needs for the open triple. Then he goes to work.
Yeah, but the season's long. We'll see what happens whenever or if Christian McCaffrey comes back. We'll just see what happens. We're at 100%. We won't have to rely on Sam Darnold's arm.
defensive end this season.
He's 2 for 2 tonight. Ken to this preseason game, shooting 71% from the field. He's made 14 of his 19 shots in the preseason. Much more.
I hear you, Balin. Where'd you go to a vacation?
Miles Bridges on the runner. Miles Bridges, 23 years old, entering his 4th season at Michigan State.
He as a 6 seed, possibly. I don't know the way they're playing. I mean, if everybody is healthy, they could end up this year with that experience they got being a little bit higher. With Bam, Jimmy Buckets, I cannot remember the point guard's name, but the guy that was hurt last year, actually, is he on the floor right now? No, he's not on the floor. He may even still be hurt.
About being aggressive on the offensive glass.
Yeah, we've never had anything for Bam Adebayo. That's because Bam Adebayo is a center. He's like one of the last true centers. You don't see Bam Adebayo out there shooting 3-pointers. Good drive by Melo. Kyle Lowry brings the ball down. Robinson and the Heat. Robinson's a good shooter, good 3-point shooter. Booknight shoots an air ball. Woo! You know they're gonna get on him about that. Arizona, cool.
Quick catch and go. Lowry hits Bam on the move. A lot of contact.
Yeah, Nets definitely got the most basketball skill, athletic talent as far as basketball goes. I'll give you that. The Lakers I think they're going to be decent. They should be decent. They got, oh my gosh, how did they get that much? How do you get that many quality players? But it's going to be a thing for the coach to get them playing all together. Even though that's an interesting, should be an interesting team to watch. I hadn't watched them play all year. Well, all preseason. Book night. Turns down a little jumper. Ish Smith throws one up and it's rebounded. Rebounded by Bridges, and Bridges scores and he's fouled. So the score is 14-19 right now. Again, Charlotte Hornets are missing a couple of key players. And Rozier's not playing tonight. Not Bridges, but Kyle Lowry got a foul right there. KD's the best in the league. Yeah, I guess it depends. Okay. Again, as far as getting buckets, scoring, yeah, I got to give it to KD. Best in the league, we'll see. Bam Adebayo's being unstoppable right there. Malik Monk might be. He may be getting the ring this year. It's a possibility. Like I said, these book night, nice layup. Like I said, the Lakers, man, just they went to work, man, in free agency and the off season.
20 points in 21 minutes in his preseason debut against.
Dang, how you get that many all-stars or guys that were all-stars? And still to think of it, Malik Monk, even though I used to say he was the best athlete at Charlotte. If you think about it, he's probably still the best athlete on the team at for the Lakers. I'm not saying he's the best basketball player, but athlete. Wes Iwundu. PJ steps behind the three. He lights up a three. Terry Rozier, how do you do? How do you do? Yes, sir. Hey, Terry's our man. I like, people want to say Gordon Hayward. We paid him enough money, and he's a talent. But Terry, since he got there, has been my man, and I'm just like everybody else. I was in love with Kemba Walker, and when they traded Kemba for Terry, and when they didn't want to pay Kemba, I was upset. And then we got Terry. I wasn't mad at that, but I was like, man, y'all paying Terry all that money. But I had been peeping Terry out. He wasn't a starter at with the Celtics, but when he would come off the bench, he could make some stuff happen. But I wouldn't have said ever that he was as good as he is out here as far as getting buckets. And but actually, we probably came out the better end of that deal right there, because we did Kemba just like everybody in all teams do their professional players in North Carolina. We run them to death. Like Christian McCaffrey, if he stays with the Hornets, with the Panthers, I think Christian might have a good 3 or 4 more years. And then his ability gonna start declining, man, because we give him the ball all the time. We throw the ball all. He's a workhorse. And I don't think his body can take it. And with Kemba was our superstar. He was our all pro. So everything went through Kemba. And Kemba was one of those scoring point guards. So and he reminds of Christian McCaffrey of the NBA because he's got those quick twitch muscles. He's real quick and shifty, just like Christian is. And man, with the amount of games they have to play day in and day out, man, that's got to wear down on your body or wear your body out. So we got the best days out of Kemba in Charlotte. He gave us his heart, and that's another reason I was so upset to let him go. But we got Terry, and I didn't know Terry was as young as he is. I think Terry's like 26, 27 right now. Terry's young, man. So he was younger than that when we got him. I didn't know he was that young. Hornets are in the 7th seed this year. Hey, Charles Barkley would say the same thing. Even though we could be an exciting team to watch this year, yeah, that's about where we still are because we hadn't changed anything. Yeah, Terry be on my team regardless, man. And it's bad, man, because if the Hornets could get up like, maybe 4th place, 3rd place, which is going to be really dang hard. But if they could, at the end of the year, Terry might be an all-star. You see how they all pumped up Gordon Hayward to be our to be in the all-star game from the beginning. And if you ask me, I'm not sure, but I think Terry was kicking his butt as far as scoring and all that, man. And that's the first person they say, we need to put into the all-star game. I bet you we put Terry in the All-Star game. Terry will have 50 if they play him. Terry have 15 to 20 points in the All-Star game. Actually, he'd have more because they don't be playing no defense at the beginning of the All-Star game. All right, later, Jason.
Countdown time, Heat Nation, 10 nights from opening night, season 34. Get yourself ready. Folks, tonight's item of the game, your final opportunity to get 40% off sale items on Heat merchandise. Don't miss the chance to pick up your favorite Heat gear at any of our Miami Heat store locations or online at themiamiheatstore.com. Eric Reed, John Crotty, Will Manso, and the outstanding crew from Valley Sports. We roll out the red carpet for you every chance we get. Next preseason outing in Atlanta, Thursday night, 7 o'clock, right here on Valley Sports. Gabe Vincent, Tyler Hero, Dwayne Dedman, Marquise Morris, and that man, Duncan Robinson.
Duncan Robinson shoots another three. He's off the mark. Rebounded by Richards.
He got to the middle of the floor, and Morris just rifled it across. Duncan was open.
Ish Smith brings the ball up the court. Screen and roll offense like we usually do. Book Knight has the ball now, man to man. But Book Knight's called for the travel. The score is 22-25. 2 minutes and 23 seconds left in the first.
And also missing Kelly Oubre Jr., a combination of injuries and health and safety protocols. Those are 4 key players missing for Charlotte tonight. Jimmy Butler missing the game for Miami, along with Kingsley Okpala, who's dealing with a
Miami Heat swinging the ball around there. Tyler Hero with the ball, kicks it. Vincent. PJ Washington brings ball to the court. PJ passed the ball. Good job. Gets it to Ish Smith. Screen and roll at the top. As usual, Ish Smith gets in the lane, throws it up. Throws it up to PJ, who wasn't ready for it. Hero step back 3. Off the mark. Rebound, Vince. That's Strus. I'm sorry. Marquise Morris. He shoots a 3. He's off the mark. Ish Smith drives. Bounce passes to Richards. That's 2 nice passes by Ish Smith, and the big guys aren't ready for it. I know, Ish. That ain't your fault, bro. That's a good pass. You got to handle that. Look, come on, baby. 2 hands, whatever. Let's go. 25-22. Morrison has the ball. Gets it to Strus. Kick to Morris. Morris from the top of the free throw line. That's good.
Yeah, looking forward to seeing him get his legs on. Looks a little flat on those shots outside the arc, a little bit sore leg. Doesn't have the lift, but that mid-range shot right there looked good with the foul field rotation.
Ball knocked down, I believe, by Dedman off the miss from Jalen McGee.
Hornets shooting nothing but threes.
John, a coveted type of player is Dedman, a backup center that could come off your bench.
I think Coach Borrego is going to do his best to get Richards out there this year. And once again, as far as a true center goes, Richard is one of them, but I don't know. I do know he's not the greatest athletic or scoring big man in the league.
Good escape behind the back dribble for P.J. Washington. This is Jalen McDaniels. A good year last season. There's your man Dedman hunting for a shot.
Jalen McDaniels drives, but he's called. He is fouled on the play. 22-27.
Instead of sliding, his feet came across the body. Hits the ball, but makes major contact with the head and neck right there. And is picking up the personal foul.
Now, McDaniels, the 23-year-old out of San Diego, heading into his 3rd NBA season. Well, he's at the stripe. Let's pause for this quick message from FPL.
Get control over your energy use and your bill with it.
All right, got a little, not a timeout, but a pause for station identification. The Heat bring the ball up. I'm in here by myself, but I'm gonna do the dang thing anyway.
Season for Charlotte, but missing the final 24 games hurt him, really hurt his team. Footage. Oh, that's a nice shot block by Miles Bridges.
Here's Smith.
Smith
Shoots it, but misses it. Misses the shot at the end of the quarter right there.
After one quarter for Miami, and a perfect quarter for Bam Adebayo, 10 points on 4 of 4 shooting.
That's my face. A fork here.
All right, so far at the fourth quarter right now, the Heat are ahead of the Hornets. The score is 24-27. Jalen McDaniels has 4 points. PJ Washington with 6. Bridges has 8 points. For the Heat, Morris has 2. Tyler Hero has 2. Full box score. LaMelo Ball has 2 points. Iwundu has 2 points. And Book Knight has 2 points. For the Heat, PJ Tucker has 2. Adebayo 10. Lowry has 6. Robinson has 5. Morris has 2. And Tyler Hero has 2 points right now.
Not going to be out there having to manufacture offense as a playmaker, top of the key, three-point area. He's going to be able to run the floor, use his athleticism to catch and finish around the basket. He'll be able to operate offensively. I think he's taken a big step this summer, proving that.
Denton trying to catch the lob from Morris as we open the second quarter, and he gets fouled.
Sorry, go ahead. We talked about the chemistry between these two guys earlier. Morris seeing the vision there on the cut by Dedmon, going a backdoor on the baseline. These two guys really, as veteran players, have connected in a very short period of time after not really playing together. And I really like the way they set each other up. Morris, great vision from that top of the key free throw line area, looking down and seeing Dedmon.
Vincent, Hero, Morris, Dedmon, and Strus from Miami. Ball, Martin, McDaniels, Washington, and Bridges from Charlotte. 6 on the shot clock for the Heat. Hero even down.
Back to live action. The Heat have 3 seconds to shoot. Hero drives it, shoots it short. Rebound McDaniels. Out to Ball. Ball at top of the key. Oh, what a pass underneath the basket to Bridges with the reverse layup. 26-27 Heat.
Division, no one, but delivers that pass right on the money, so the offensive player can just catch and lay it right in.
Nice looking jumper for the young man on the Cavs.
Nice little drive by Vincent to get himself open, and he shoots a little pull-up jump shot.
A young leader whose game is coming around. This man already 4 assists. No sleight of hand. That ain't magic. That's what a young point guard looks like.
All right, it's the end of the first quarter, beginning of the second quarter. Team stats look like this. Hornets 10 of 22 for 45% from the field, and the Miami Heat 12 of 29. 3-point shooting, Hornets 3 out of 11. Hornets and Miami 3 out of 11. So nobody is He's really lighting it up from the 3-point shot shooting from the 3-point line. Hornets were dismal last game shooting from the 3-point line, and everybody knows that it's a 3-point shooting league, and the Hornets definitely put up threes. I would expect on average right here, we've already shot 11. Both teams already shot 11, so you're looking at like at least 45 to 50 attempts right here. 45 to 50 attempts tonight from the 3. Free throws, the Hornets are 3 of 3 for 100%. I think they ended up being 89, 90% the last game, which is not bad. Heat have hit all of their free throws. Rebounds, dead even right now. Assists, the Hornets have a slight edge on that. Points in the paint, exactly the same. I'm surprised at that. Because the way our offense works, it looks like everybody's on the perimeter, and they are. But this is a points in the paint also come from layups, and not just big men being in the paint backing people down, because we definitely don't do that. Although, like I said, it looks like Borrego wants to get Nick Richards out there more because he's like the prototypical big man. Well, can I even say prototypical big man? He's like the olden big mans or big men from the from back in the day. Because big men now step outside.
And he's healthier this year. Injuries to LaMelo.
Melo shoots a 3 off the mark. 26-29 Heat. 10 minutes and 49 seconds left in the first half. Tyler Hero handling the ball. Melo with almost a nice steal.
Right now they seem to be a deeper team. GM Mitch Kupchak doing a good job of finding some younger players. And Book Knight looks like a guy that they really can put into their rotation right away, and it's exciting. There's Mitch Kupchak right there, former GM for the Los Angeles Lakers for years and years.
Melo gets the ball to PJ. PJ is going to flush that, but he is fouled by Dedmon. Dedmon's upset about that. Let's see. Was it a clean foul? A clean block? Ooh, that was close. That was close. Oh, my gosh. Unless you call him getting him on the head after the block. It was a good block. P.J. Washington hits his free throw.
With the space and the three-point shooting type game, that teams are going to get up and down the floor, and you got to get back.
Hey, Jay Harris, if you still in here, man, what do you think we could do with our offense? What do you think we could add to the offense of the Hornets to make it more productive, or at least to catch other teams by surprise? Because we run the same thing over and over again. If you ask me, it's always pick and roll. That's it. There's no motion offense. Good little pass and layup right there. They go pick and roll. If that doesn't work, they get the ball out to a scoring guard, and then it's one-on-one after that.
He certainly can shoot it at 6 threes in the last game against San Antonio.
Short by Bridges.
Just under 10 minutes left.
Tyler Hero putting on the dribbling show. Nice little pass down to Vincent. He kicks that out to Dedmon, and it's lost off Dedmon.
When you give the ball to Gabe Vincent, the smallest guy on the floor out there under the rim, very difficult to kind of catch and finish.
Hey, appreciate the 3 people in here. Make sure you guys click that like button.
What can they really do with it in that position?
Melo gets to Cody Martin. The Hornets are not shooting a good 3 ball. Hero down and under the Dedmon, who brings the ball down. Stolen by PJ. Lead pass to Book Knight. You better go. You better go strong, baby. Don't wait on him. Book Knight is fouled by Morrison or Morris.
First foul on Morris. Second team foul.
Yes, Morris.
So the rookie James Bouknight to the stripe while we pause for this message from the Florida Lottery.
Powerball just got more powerful. Play the new Powered Up Powerball from the Florida Lottery. It's your ticket.
And the Hornets playing their third of 4 preseason
Bouknight
games
hits his first.
Won at Oklahoma City last Monday, 113.
Yeah, third of 4 preseason games, and after that it's on. That's what I'm saying, man. We gotta. You want to get your starting lineup out there and get them some experience together, and we can't do that when we got people hurt and people on COVID protocol. Tyler Hero at the top of the key shoots a long 3. It's off the mark. Rebound. Miles shoots it to Melo. Melo handling the ball right now. What's the play call? Gets it to PJ. PJ shoots a 3 off the mark. Hey, PJ. When PJ's on, he's on. But man, even when he's not on, he'll like that 3. He'll shoot the 3 regardless. Man, I've been saying that, man, since last year. And you're definitely right. I wish we did. I wish we did have a traditional center.
Who's going to get off the ball and be more of a shooter? In that last possession, it was Vincent handling Tyler in more of a shooting.
Our last best center, like I always say, I'm gonna have to stop talking about big Al Jefferson. But that was my boy. Al will put you in the mix.
Bam comes in. Adebayo replaces Denton. 8:14 left, first half. Low scoring. Heat lead by 2.
Melo ball at the top of the key. Gets it. Oh, man, square up. Melo with the rebound. And he scores.
Melo ball, who fractured his right wrist late last March, missed 21 straight games. Was able to return to the Hornets' final 10 games of the season. They hovered around 500 in those 21 games he missed.
He's such a good offensive rebounder, number 1 amongst point guards because of that size at 6'6".
Good shot. Who's that? Struce. Cody kicks it. Bouknight.
made the shot.
3-second call. They had to be on Nick Richards.
Well, that's Cody Martin, the twin brother of Heat swingman Caleb Martin.
31-34.
Played against each other. They went to high school together. They went to North Carolina State.
No Oladipo for the Heat. No Jimmy Butler for the Heat. Tyler Hero drives and throws that one away.
We talked to Eric Spoelstra about the addition of Caleb, and he really has a great opportunity to give the Heat some depth, especially early in the season.
No Terry Rozier for the Hornets, and no Haywood. No Mason Plumlee.
Staff and the ability for the management team.
No Kelly Oubre.
Really
Bouknight at the top of the key kicks it over to Ish Smith. Ish Smith, still one of the quickest point guards in the NBA, gets all the way to the front of the rim and scores.
Traded 5 times. He's been waived from teams 5 times, and here he is getting ready to start his 12th season in the NBA. Pretty good for a guy that went undrafted out of Wake Forest.
That Ish Smith. Adebayo. Just a little air ball under the basket. Ish Smith gives it to Martin. Doing too much dribbling, if you ask me. Shoots it. Misses.
Lowry feeding Ben.
Lowry gets it back down to Big Bam. Throws it up. He misses.
Strong move, better balance this time, spinning inside. In the past, I felt like Bam had some
Ish Smith wanting to run. I don't think he don't have the runners out there.
was off balance last two possessions.
Ooh, was that a foul?
Knight gets the bucket.
Book Knight
Gets his first foul.
drives and throws a shot up. He scores, but he's fouled on the play.
Gets his second score.
Hornets take their lead right there, 35-34. 6 minutes left in the second quarter.
Explosive player, likes that Euro step. Coach Mourinho really wants to lock him into that spark off the bench, six-man type of role. So even with Rozier out with the sprained ankle, he didn't want to push him into the starting lineup. He's been the leading scorer for the.
Yeah, I knew Coach wasn't gonna put him in the starting lineup.
Basketball, 18.5 points.
All right, guys, thanks for the 2 likes. I appreciate it.
Averaged almost 19 points a game in 15 games with Connecticut last year. Had an elbow injury in the season.
Morris shoots from the free throw line. That's his shot.
Slashing in a 14-footer for his second score and evens the game at 36. That's Book Knight stripped by Lowry. And here they come. Oh, dance pass.
Ooh, is that Adebayo? Adebayo lead pass. Too much for our hero to handle. Ish Smith. Ooh, nice crossover, baby. Foul ball.
And the rebound of Morris.
I don't have any problem at all with Ish Smith shooting.
Tyler Hero jumps so many ways.
Traveling called on Book Knight.
Max Strus getting in front
When Ish Smith gets in the lane like that, I want him to shoot it every single time.
But that last play by Tyler,
I mean, at times you got to kick it out, but if he's got a nice shot, shoot it, man. Ish Smith he's looking to get everybody else in the game.
Softens the shot, goes high up off the glass, and Strus getting in front here and creating that.
Strus got him.
outside Tucker.
Tucker with a 3. Anytime PJ Tucker scores, that's just icing on the cake right there.
Got 5 points tonight. Puts the Heat up by 5.
Driving kick action. Duncan
Book Knight
Robinson
shoots a long 3.
He's the recipient. This time
Come on, baby, get a rebound. Let's go.
7 straight points for the Heat. Under 5 minutes left.
Heat pulls back in front.
Tyler Hero has 4
Tyler Hero dribbling. Throws it up. Nick with the rebound. Let's go, Ish. There you go. They want to run with you. Good job right there. Just run. I was like, Ish is a good addition to the team to give Melo a little break because Ish likes to run too.
Second team foul on Sharp. Richards will come out. PJ Washington checks back in.
I can't wait to see Ish and Melo on the floor at the same time running. I just want to see what happens.
Plumlee playing on his 5th team, his 3rd in the last 3 years, was acquired by Charlotte in August.
You know, it's bound to happen. Adebayo with the ball. PJ guarding him. All right, PJ. Ish, head up. He wants to run. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right.
Speed changer out there typically comes in off the bench, or we're going to see a technical foul being called right here. It's like Kyle Lowry
That's all right.
landing two.
I hope coach is in his ears, like, keep pushing it. Keep pushing it.
Smith really changes the flow and momentum. He's one of those smaller, quick point guards who gets inserted into the lineup fairly early in the first or second quarter.
Kyle Lowry gets a tech.
Charlotte likes to play small. You see what they put out there. Even their front court players are like 6'6", 6'7". They want to spread you out. They want to push pace, trying to knock down threes or get easy layups.
39-41, 4:05 left in the second. Charlotte takes the ball out after the after technical shots. Book Knight was ball in the corner. He drives out. Come on, Book Knight. Book Knight's got a carry. He's got he's got a travel. He's got 2 travel. He's been called for 2 traveling. violations. He's got an air ball. Man, that right there could. Oh, did we get a technical? Come on, baby, you can't give it right back to him. That could stymie his growth a little bit. Even though I think he's been playing offensively aggressive all his life, so no matter what, he's going to keep shooting. He's going to keep trying to score. I hope that's what happens. But yeah, he's just got these traveling calls and carrying calls on him may take him out of his comfort zone there. Dang, Bam Adebayo. I hear you, boy. Because he'll be thinking more of, man, I can't carry this ball, man. I can't travel instead of just naturally scoring. But it'll come to him. Bam Adebayo scores down low. We don't have anybody for him. We've never had anybody for him. We got nobody big enough to lay on him. He misses the free throw. Ish Smith. Bridges thought about the three. Gives it to Martin. Martin's like, Hero, you can't guard me. He takes him to the basket. 3 minutes and 19 seconds left in the first half. Adebayo. Now he's going to try to back down Bridges. Nice little glass. Nice little shot off the glass. McDaniel scoop shot. Misses. Kyle Lowry bringing that ball down. Oh, Hero open in the corner. He misses. Rebound by McDaniel. Ish Smith wants to run. Nobody's running with him, though. Good shot, Ish. Man, Ish get to the basket anytime he wants to. Tyler Hero with the ball at the top of the key. Screen set by Bam. Duncan shoots. Rebound by Bridges. He's bringing it down the court. They're running a little bit. Is that a kickball? Look at Udonis Haslem still hanging out there on the team.
A big bow box says a lot about a person. Like the
Yes, sir. 200 playbacks, 3 likes. Appreciate that, guys. Everybody who's giving me a like, I appreciate that. 100%. Let's take a look at. Let's take a look at the box scores right here. Full box score, coach. All right, Hornets. McDaniels has 4 with 15 minutes. PJ Washington, 15 minutes, 7 points. Cody Martin. Yes, I think I'm going to get it straight. I'm pretty sure that's Cody Martin, 14 minutes, 2 points. Bridges, 16 minutes, 11 points. Balls only played 11 minutes out of that group. He has 4 points, but 4 assists also. And 2 rebounds. Iwundu, 5 minutes, 2 points. Nick Richards has 10 minutes. He has not scored. He has 2 rebounds. Ish Smith has 4 points in 10 minutes. And Book Knight actually has 9 points in 11 minutes. Let's see, PJ, how many rebounds you got? 5 rebounds. Okay, I could deal with that. Bridges, how many rebounds you got? 5. All right, I can deal with that right now. Don't really have a big man. For the Heat, PJ Tucker, 5 points. Adebayo, 14. That's their leading scorer. Actually, he's the leading scorer of the game. Lowry and Robinson both have 6 points. Morris, 4 points. Vincent, 2, Hero, 4, and Strus has 5 points. Adebayo, 15 minutes. Lowry, 14, and Tyler Hero, 14 minutes.
Double pumps got Bam under the rim. Best place to put a shot blocker right under the
Bridges scores. As we come back, the score is 45-46. Heat leading. Adebayo with the ball. He kicks it back out to Tyler Hero. Screen set. He rolls. Nice little pass to him. But it's a little bit off the mark. Get on the floor. Let's go. Ended up being a shot clock violation by Miami.
Dealing with turnover issues in this first half.
Ooh, that's a serious afro there behind Coach.
Well, the Heat opened the preseason a week ago with a 125-99 win over Atlanta. And went to Houston, beat the Rockets Thursday, 113.
Melo back on the floor. Melo, Bridges, PJ, McDaniels, and Martin. PJ Washington, another assist from Melo. And the Hornets go back up by 1. There's a minute and 30 seconds left in the first half. I think PJ Washington gets called for a foul right there.
Keep them activated. 5 assists for LaMelo Ball here in the first half.
Third foul on PJ Washington.
Hornets playing the small ball.
Side out for Hero and the Heat. With a minute 29 left in the first half.
Adebayo with the ball at the top of the key. Gets it to Lowry. Lowry shoots a 3. Gets off the mark. Rebound, Bridges. Melo. He's got his head up. Looking for the pass, but it's not there. Cross-court pass. McDaniels handles it. Ball is back in Ball's hand. He kicks it out to Martin. Wide open 3 is good. I guess they'll give another assist to Melo there. Hornets up by 3, 49-46. Kyle drives, throws it up, and McDaniels is called for the foul. 52.8 seconds left in the first half. I remember they were saying that Jello Ball was too big, to play. Looked like he was out of shape. Man, Kyle Lowry has always looked like he's out of shape to me. He don't have the prototypical point guard body, but he's a baller.
First 2.5 seasons with Memphis and 4 years with the Rockets. The last 9 years of work. He's a Toronto Raptor, and most of the folks
Kyle hits 1 out of 2. 47 seconds left. Hornets can get 2 scores right here. 13 seconds left to shoot. Melo throws it almost away, but McDaniels comes up with it. Melo drives. Come on, baby. What is that? Maybe Melo got bailed out there. But it was a quick pass. He was looking to pass that ball. I think it was to Bridges. Bridges wasn't ready for that. He zipped it in there. That would have been one of those quick alley-oops.
Every point guard.
But Melo's fouled on the play, so he's at the free throw line. Let's go, baby. Hit these free throws. He hits the first one. I ain't feeling those shoes he's got on. They ain't got no kind of North Carolina color in them whatsoever. But if they're that bright, there's got to be a reason he's wearing them. Shot. I think he had him on the last game. Oh, they must be the Pumas.
17 points, 7.5 assists, 5.5 rebounds a game.
That's got to be what that is. Puma ain't got no light blue, no Carolina blue color, no purple. Kyle Lowry wants the foul. Rebound. Cody Martin gets it out to Melo. Layup. 47-53. Looks like the Hornets will go in with the lead at halftime. Kyle Lowry. Oh, get that out of here. Kyle Lowry gets all the way to the front of the rim, but it is denied by, I think that was P.J. Washington. All right. So, this is what I want to see. I want to see them just play well. All right. We missing some of our guys. We should the Heat missing some of their guys. But we look a lot better than we did last week. The score is 53-47 right now. Let's look at the team stats.
Do's and don'ts for baby boomers from a leading financial firm on maximizing your income.
Team statistics. So the Hornets are shooting at 47.6%. That's not bad. 20-42. Heat 19-48 for 39%. 3-point shooting, hey, right there. You know, oh my gosh, we shot 15, only hit 3. The Heat a little bit better, 18 or 5 of 18. Man. But that's surprising me a little bit because after I talked about it a few minutes ago, I said the way we were going there in the first quarter, we shot 11. It was 3 of 11. Then I said we'd probably shoot 55 free throws, but the scoring's not coming from the 3-point shot. The scoring's not coming from there right now. Again, the last game I made a mention that I did not see where the Hornets really had a shooter from the 3-point line. All right, Terry probably the best. You got Haywood out there, but when you think of Haywood, do you think of a flat out 3-point shooter, a shooter? Nope. Like Robinson for the Heat, that's his job to hit threes. It's another kid out there, Strus, but there's another guy that the Heat has that is really more like a 3-point shooter. The Hornets don't have that. We don't have a guy that just shoots threes. That's his job, to shoot threes. Now we'll shoot them. We'll shoot the heck out of them, but we ain't got that shooter. Our shooters are gone. You know, we look for Graham to shoot those threes. He ain't there no more. Malik Monk to shoot those threes. They ain't there no more. So we're at 20% from the 3-point line. The Heat are at 27.8%. Free throws. Hornets only missed 1, 10 of 11 for 90%. The Heat have missed 4 out of. They're 4 for 6. Is that right? Yeah, they've made 4 out of 6, so 66%. Rebounds. The Hornets, surprisingly, have more rebounds than Miami, 26-22. Assists, we're leading in that category. Turnovers, the Hornets have 9. We need to cut down on that. Points in the paint, wow, Hornets 32 and the Heat 22. Man, I didn't see that coming. Fast break points 8. That's one thing we need to do. We need to push it, take advantage of that part of it there. So that's the team stats. Let's just see who are the leading scorers for both squads. For each squad. And then we'll take a little break. So for the Hornets, the leading scorer is Miles Bridges with 13 points, 18 minutes. He and McDaniels have played the most there. Bridges also has 7 rebounds. Good job, Bridges. 7 rebounds, and 6 of those are defensive. Of course. I wish the Hornets could pick up on their offensive rebound. All right, we're still in that mode where we shoot one time and everybody just takes off and runs down the court. I guess to stop fast break baskets, but we should do that against teams that are fast break teams. Heat right now, they ain't showing me that they're one of them. All right, Ball does have 8 points with 6 assists. For the Heat, Adebayo, 14 points with 17 minutes of play. He has 5 rebounds. So there's the tail of the tape right there. So right now the Hornets are in the lead, guys. 53-47, I think it is. Thank you guys for watching with me. Hey, if you're watching and you don't mind, hit that like button. And it's halftime, guys. I will be right back.
Moment. You know when he used to do the pull-ups? These pictures. I got the dance to show y'all a little salsa. I didn't need the music. You like it? Yeah, I got the hit. We do our little dance every once in a while. And I got this.
Over You by Och. A Magical Journey Through Space by Lenel Casio. Pixel Pig by D. Young. Free Range by Mona Wunderlich. The Clock Instrumental by Ryujin. First Light by Och. Summer Vibes by Mike Lead. Mitsubachi by Smith the Mister. Overthinking Instrumental by Ryujin. Underground Stars by Lockspeeds. Fallen Kingdom by Silent Crafter. Fly Away by Rex Lambo. You and I by Soib and Amin Maxwell.
Yeah.
Intención by Sapaju. Chill by Sakura HC. Take You There, feat. Ria Chuni by Step.
yes to Panera's new grilled mac and cheese. Panera, live your yes. Now $1.
Could have been the fourth seed.
Really moves the needle. And this team, I think, even without some of the key personnel that they have, they've got a nice system of playing a little bit undersized and spacing the floor. They're going to be in the mix in the Southeast Division again.
Miami playing tonight without Jimmy Butler. The Hornets really short-handed without Gordon Hayward, Mason Plumlee, Kelly Oubre Jr., and of course their leading scorer Terry Rozier, the point guard, who averaged over 20 points a game last season. All four missing tonight's game. Oubre and Rozier with ankle injuries, Hayward and Plumlee in health and safety protocols. Cody Martin and Jalen McDaniels getting the start tonight for sure. Back with their starting five tonight. They've had 4 games in the preseason, 4 different lineups. Duncan Robinson, Kyle Lowry, Caleb Martin, Bam Adebayo, and P.J. Tucker tonight, the starting group for Miami. Now, Heat are 3-0 in the preseason. The Hornets 1-1. Charlotte only has 4 preseason games. They'll finish up at home against Dallas on Wednesday and then open their regular season against Indiana a week from Wednesday. Offensive foul against the Hornets there. Actually, against the Heat is on Duncan Robinson. Robinson, 1 for 6, 3-point shooting in the first half. Tyler Hero 0 for 4 from downtown in the first half.
This team much quicker on the perimeter, Eric. They're going to close out to the shooters. That's why you got to punish them around the basket with your size, with your athleticism. Force them to really double down, maybe collapse in the paint so you get some better shots outside.
LaMelo Ball buries a 17-foot jumper. A 10.6 assists, only 1 turnover for 20-year-old LaMelo Ball, the 3rd pick back in the 2020 draft. Caleb Martin with the score and the foul on P.J. Washington. Fourth foul on Washington.
Nice to see this young man get into his game, showing what he can do. And he's making the coaches look right here. Nice catch, finish, good presence of mind getting it up there. And he's 6'5". He's a versatile player who can play, on the wing, maybe inside in a pinch as well. He can guard multiple positions. We heard his coach James Borrego last year over the last 2 seasons say he can guard 1 through 3 right now. And at 6'5", that's really helpful to have that coming off the bench if you're ever exposed to it.
5-point Charlotte lead. First 3 points of the game for Caleb Martin for Miami. And this could be a foul on LaMelo Ball. His first foul tonight. Offensive foul on LaMelo. Brother Lonzo with the Chicago Bulls. And the Bulls off to, just like Miami, a 3-0 start in the preseason under head coach Billy Donovan.
Much improved team for sure with that personnel. It'll be interesting to see, how they improve, how quickly they improve, I should say. The Chicago Bulls made some very aggressive moves.
Speaking of very aggressive, Miles Bridges putting his shoulder into Caleb Martin, and the foul will be on Caleb. Miami's first team foul of the second half.
Here's Bridges, so physical, delivering a blow right there, and really catching Martin in the chin and lip a bit. And, they're ex-teammates, so there's some respect and appreciation there, but that's a physical Bridges.
Oh, great backdoor cut. Bridges hit a wide open Jalen McDaniels. 6 points for McDaniels, and give James Borrego's Hornets credit. This is the way they fought through so much of last season, shorthanded, but very seldom out-hustled.
I agree. They play, hard from start to finish. They have a young team, and he's done a good job creating a culture there of really unselfishness. This is one of the best passing teams in the association as well. In fact, last year, I thought it was interesting to note they were the number 1 points off assists. 67% of 67 points, that they score a game or off assists because of the unselfish nature. When you could get young players doing that, Eric, and getting them all buying in like that, that really, really can add up and make a great team.
Bam from Lowry. He put it in nicely. 16 points for Bam. 4th assist for Lowry. By the way, P.J. Washington to the bench for Charlotte with his 5th foul. Here comes Martin. Oh, sent back by Nick Richards. Gorgeous block for the 7-footer out of Kentucky. Comes up hobbling a bit. But give Nick Richards credit for the rejection.
And here comes Martin, but Martin makes a mistake trying to avoid the shot blocker as opposed to trying to take it right up through into the rim area there. And that gave the space for Richards to block that shot.
Bridges against Tucker. That's like a couple of inside linebackers going at it. 2 very strong physical players. Heat trailing by 5. 9:17 left, 3rd quarter. Caleb Martin for Ben. Lowry for 3. So close, but it popped out. 5 out of 21 from 3, and Kyle Lowry and Nick Richards jostling down the post. That's going to be Lowry's foul, his 2nd personal, and the Heat's 2nd team foul of this quarter.
He's so feisty, Kyle Lowry. At 6 feet, he's in there battling the 7-footer on the interior, just trying to get in front of him, not settle for being pinned behind the big man, and I love that. Little big man going at it in there, trying to wrestle and scrap, pick up the foul as opposed to giving up an easy 2 points.
Got another foul. And this is again on Kyle Lowry. That's his 3rd and the team's 3rd.
There he is, getting into Richards. Maybe a little payback there too. Nothing, like when you're a guard and a guy, big man setting a screen, letting them feel you a little bit as you're trying to fight your way through there. As Lowry delivering a bit of a knee there into Richards' side. I think they're actually going to review this to see if he tried to do
play
that.
meets the criteria for a flagrant foul.
That's Ben Taylor on the headsets with the replay center in Secaucus, New Jersey. We'll look and see if Lowry's foul was flagrant.
Lowry didn't like being posted up and being thrown around by Richards. This time, we're kind of leading in right now to see if what he did there, crashing into him, meets that criteria of a flagrant foul. And I mean, look, I think it's a foul, but I don't see it being, a situation where he's throwing elbows, initiating contact in the head or neck region to me, which is always a huge flag. He's just trying to fight his way through and grabbing there.
I would be shocked if that is ruled a flagrant foul, but we'll see. Now, respect for a Charlotte team that has played very hard the last couple of seasons, although they've missed the playoffs 5 straight years, and they've been to the playoffs just 3 times in the last 17 seasons.
After review, the play is deemed to be a common foul. We're going to put the ball in on the side.
Thank you, Ben. Play on. 9:02 left, 3rd quarter. Hornets up 57-52. John, it was a few years ago they decided to part ways with their franchise player at the time, Kemba Walker. They acquired Terry
Stop
Rozier
arguing,
from the Celtics in exchange for
Kyle.
Walker.
Just play, bro.
In that time span,
Hey, you getting up into LeBron James
offensively. We don't see him
arguing
straight
stratosphere.
A dynamic young guard out of Louisville who became a 20-point-a-game scorer last year in Charlotte.
No, it's a great point. I think you and I were really skeptical. We really
Ball kicks it out to open. Was that Richards? What are you doing, bro? You didn't have to shoot that because you were wide open. Kyle Lowry, he's still laying down. You think he's? Why didn't you just kick that out, bro? Come on now. Melo for 3, and it works out anyway. Come on now. His brother's changed his shot. That's looking good. Oh, good defense, Nick. That's just better offense. Good defense, though. 60-54, 8 minutes and 13 seconds left in this 3rd quarter. Melo with another three. That's off the mark. Way off. Even the commentator says called an air ball. PJ Tucker comes down and sinks one.
It's a 3-point Charlotte lead.
Sharp ball movement there. It's Duncan Robinson with the quick reversal pass from the hash mark to that short corner on the left side.
And Carolina's now making up for the 3-point shots they didn't take in the second. That's offense, baby. Oh, you called a block? Come on, ref.
And the third team foul in this quarter on Charlotte.
Let's get back to the ball movement here. Here's Bam finding Duncan. Quick pass to the corner. Look at the time. Good space there. Tucker really can load up and knock that one down. That kind of ball movement's going to get you a high percentage shot every time. And Heat have weapons out beyond the 3-point line that can knock those shots down.
Jalen McDaniels goes out for Charlotte. The rookie James Bouknight checks in. 8 on the shot clock. Lowry for Bam. Back to Kyle Lowry and the foul. They'll point center to point guard.
The tip and go action. And Bam making the assist there. Love the little guy giving it back, little pick and pop action. And then as Richards helps off on Bam, look at him slip it through. That is really nice activity between the center and the point guard right there.
And there's one versatile big man star in Bam Adebayo. All-star 2 years ago, not an all-star last season. The gold medalist this summer.
Hey, you better hit that.
Miles Bridges.
Good shot, Miles. Good pass.
Bridges with 16
for
points,
Melo.
including a couple of trays. He also has 8 rebounds and 4 assists. They got a very good young player.
Kyle Lowry directing traffic. Oh, gets it to Robinson. Comes off that screen. Nice little shot there. Nice little play call. Oh. Nice pass down to Richards, but he can't handle it.
So Duncan Robinson, a top 4 3-point shot maker 2 years in a row.
Sometimes just don't know how some guys are. Some guys are in the league and some guys aren't in the league because they're giving Nick Richards a good look, man. A good look. Jamie Daniels, 6 points. PJ Washington, 9 points.
They immediately launch the counter.
PJ still has not had that game I'm looking for. Martin, 4 points. Bridges, 16. Ball, 13 points. They got to take up the slack for Terry being out. Also Haywood. Kelly Oubre is also out. Bam Adebayo, 18 points. He'll definitely have 20 plus before the night's over with. Kyle and Robinson both have 9 points. Kyle's 2 for 7 from the 3-point line. I knew he was not going to continue to shoot badly.
Is and always will be my best friend. So after losing my mother, 12 years ago, I just thought I had my father there. So everything you see on the basketball court, all the catchphrases, the fire, the passion, the ability to get people to follow you and believe in themselves. That's all my dad, man. That's who he is. That's who he was. And that's how he approached it every day.
Wearing that number 40 is
Udonis Haslem.
Johnny Haslem wore when he played. Certainly a difficult week. Our hearts go out to UD and his family. We send our sincere condolences. He's back with the team, his family. As you heard there, John, such a difficult couple of weeks.
Yeah, not easy to lose a loved one, especially when that loved one is your role model and your dad. We all knew Johnny Haslem. He was a fixture here at the Heat's house the last 18 years. We'll miss Johnny talking basketball in the Heat family lounge. And much respect, heartfelt condolences to Udonis and the Haslem family. Great to have UD back. 1 point Charlotte lead, halfway through the third. It's Lowry for three. And the Heat on a 13-3 run take a 2-point lead.
Lowry runs his mouth a lot, but he can shoot it. And the Heat take the lead once again. Melo gets it to Cody Martin. He shoots a three.
8 points, 3 steals.
Hornets go back up by 1.
West Defensive Player of the Year in 2018.
Oh, nice little pass by Lowry.
Sets up Caleb Martin. Martin brothers played 2 years at North Carolina State.
Lowry, long three. Good again.
Kyle Lowry, back-to-back triples. 4 threes in his best offensive game of the preseason.
Book night. Gets the ball to ball. Now Nick, he gets the ball to Martin in the corner again with another three. I hear you, Martin. Hornets back up by 1. Kyle Lowry with Nick Richards on him. Tried to get him to go for the fake. He didn't. Bam. Shoots a little jump hook. He misses. Melo sees Martin streaking. He kicks it to Book Knight. Book Knight goes all the way to the basket and scores. 4 minutes, 26 seconds left in the third. Kyle Lowry with the ball being guarded by Bridges. Oh, he steps away. Leaves Kyle Lowry. He shoots it, but it's short. Hornets taking their time bringing the ball up the court. Melo dribbling, has Robinson on him. Everybody's standing around. Spin move, kicks it to Book Knight. Book Knight gets it to Bridges, shoots a long three off the mark. And Martin tips it, but it's out on Martin. He has the ball. Melo Ball goes out of the game, 13 points, 8 assists, 8 rebounds.
Gordon Hayward missed 24 games, and they missed the playoffs by 1 game. Yeah. It's, they have more talent this year, I think, and more depth.
Iwandu, I think that's his name. I'm going to learn how to say that young man's name. Number 9 is on the court.
3:43 left, third quarter.
Ish Smith comes in also. Tyler Hero drives, he shoots. Nice little jumper, floater goes in. Ish Smith running. Good ball movement right there. Oh, you got to get that out, bro. Book Knight. They get it to Ish Smith. What happened? Oh, bro.
And that will end his night. Picks up his 6th foul in just 20 minutes.
PJ Washington fouls out of the game. 3 minutes and 16 seconds left in the third. 6 fouls.
See the right arm wrapped around Duncan. That's a big point of emphasis this year. Again, if you're going to try to move a guy and wrap him up and take away his freedom of movement, you're going to get called for it.
All right, now the Hornets are also without PJ Washington for a whole quarter. So now Vernon Carey Jr. gets his chance to come out there. So Vernon Carey, Ish Smith with a steal. Iwandu, Booknight, and McDaniels on the floor. Here Smith drives, throws it up, misses, but rebound. Oh! Vernon Carey almost had a nice little rebound right there. Tyler Hero kicks it. Kyle Lowry. Hero, you can't hit that.
Well, the three-point shooting hasn't been there tonight for Hero. He's 0 for 5 from downtown.
Get down there, Vernon. Post up, baby.
2:28 left, third quarter. And a timeout.
The timeout by Coach Borrego.
So the Hornets getting a big night.
Wants to get a score out of this possession.
And nearly a triple-double from LaMelo Ball.
A lot of people think that being a race car.
This is Ford Truck Month. Now is the time.
Impact free agent signing, six-time All-Star, maybe the greatest Toronto Raptor ever. Led them to the 2019 NBA Championship. John, for so many years, we admired his work alongside DeMar DeRozan in that Toronto backcourt. Now, he's Miami's floor general.
Gotta love his competitiveness, first of all. I love his feistiness, but his ability to be a floor general in the half-court offense, set up the half-court Heat offense, and then push pace and tempo, I think is really going to help a lot of guys on this team really take the pressure off Bam and Jimmy Butler to create offense. And then we see his ability to score the basketball, too, knocking down 4 3-balls here this evening. He does so many positive things for your team, and it starts with that competitive, fiery nature.
The FTX player tracker on Kyle Lowry, 15 points, 5 assists, 3 rebounds, 3 steals. That's a triple. Booknight. Book it for Booknight. Well, Booknight having another good night. 14 points for him. The rookie out of Connecticut has given Charlotte a 4-point lead. That's Duncan. For Denton, he gets the loose ball and fires. Kaboom. Duncan Robinson, 3 triples tonight. 2 have come here in the third quarter. Is Smith missing at the win? Gabe Vincent comes down with a rebound, and the Heat have a chance to reclaim the lead. Denton, 18-footer. Ricochets out to Booknight. 37 left, third period. Good D by Hero. Vernon Carey able to score. That's where he's at his best, John. Low post work, good back to the basket move.
Yeah, with this team that tends to play small and push tempo, how much time is Vernon Carey going to be able to see, and will they be able to utilize his skill set? Well, right there, he finds a way to get a deep seal on the interior and use his low post game.
Hero just 3 for 12, by the way. Vernon Carey Jr., he's Listen, Mason Plumlee's going to be their starting center, and what James Borrego has to figure out is who will his backup center be. Last year, it was P.J. Washington most of the time. Washington actually started a bunch of games at center for them. So they're waiting for one of the young things to emerge, whether it's Nick Richards or Vernon Carey Jr. Only time will tell. Morris's pass finds its way to Robinson, fires the three, and misses. Morris, offensive putback. Marquise Morris with 6 points. Miami down by 1.
Sorry, Eric. Love those offensive rebounds too. Morris giving the Heat some toughness on the interior, but even off a miss, the Charlotte Hornets pushing the ball down the floor is Smith with a quick finish.
Morris posting up, scores 2 quickly. Marquise Morris with the last 4 points for Miami. A 1-point Charlotte lead with 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Pretty good preseason battle here in Miami tonight. We hope you're enjoying it on Valley Sports. Booked with 6 on the shot clock. The foul on Tyler Hero. We are telecast reaching fans of the Hornets in Charlotte. They are used to Eric Collins and Del Curry on their call. 2 very good announcers. Fine gentlemen both. We respect the basketball fans in Charlotte, and we hope you too are enjoying tonight's telecast from the FTX Arena in Miami. 6 seconds left in the third quarter. Iwundi. And the rebound with Marquise Morris that will end the third quarter. Now the Heat, with their best offensive quarter of this game, they scored 30 points. They'll head to the fourth, down 1.
And here's the physicality. Marquise Morris scored the last 4 points on the interior for Miami. Deep, strong post-up, ball fake. Put the ball right in the basket there on a smaller Claire. Heat down by 1.
A big
Adventure has a new look. The all-new 2022 Subaru Outback Wilderness.
So far in the first quarter, the Charlotte Hornets were outscored 3 by the Miami Heat, 24-27. In the second quarter, the Hornets outscored the Heat by 9 points, 29-20, winning the halftime, leading 53-47. In the third quarter, the Hornets lead by 1 point. They were outscored by the Heat 30-25. So we entered this last quarter with a very tight game. Once again, like I said at the beginning of the broadcast, I just want to see the Hornets play well because they're missing guys. Number one. And then number 2, we did not play well in our last game. Morris comes back out of the halftime and puts the Heat up by 2.
Love the poise and composure, dribble kick action there. Tyler Hero drawing the defense, and Morris on the trail, just stepping right into that one comfortably beyond the arc.
Melo Ball missing the three. By the way, this is Marquise Morris's best game of the preseason for Miami. 11 points and 6 rebounds in 15 minutes. Ball's pass between two teammates taken by Bridges.
Ooh, Miles with a nice pull-up.
He's got 19 points now.
Such a good defensive possession. Really had absolutely nothing.
Hornets go back up by 1.
Really flat-footed, and Bridges somehow able to convert a three with Tyler on him.
Defensive 3-second violation against Charlotte. John Bridges, the 23-year-old out of Flint, Michigan, made 116 triples last year on 40% from downtown. He saw he could handle himself inside. He's a good young player.
Oh, he's 6'6", he's 225 pounds, but he's down there banging with bigger players. And I think he creates a lot of advantages that way on offense because the bigger, slower players can't get out to
That must have been the second defensive
they come running out to try to close out to the three-point line. Boom, ball fake.
defensive 3-second call on the Hornets
Just like PJ Tucker,
because the Heat had a technical foul to shoot.
take advantage of them on offense.
Games had 9 lead changes, tied for the third time.
Wide open for Vincent. In and out, rebound, McDaniels.
Missed the three, and here comes Ball and the Hornets. All even at 8-1. 10.5 minutes left. Bridges against Hero.
Get it out of the corner. Oh, my gosh. Traveling on Bridges.
Changing his pivot foot there. Tyler did a good job. He battled him. He pushed him out of the post despite being undersized and was able to get him away.
He wanted to take him, but it's too many people.
Opened up in his pivot foot there and slid that foot.
Whoever this was, McDaniels, cleared too late.
Morris sets the back screen to free Tyler Hero.
This game is tied up 81-81 with 10 minutes left on the clock.
Markeith to Hero for the three. He's having a rough shooting now. Dedman gets fouled on the football. Tyler Hero, who through the first 3 preseason games was averaging 25
Some sort of foul call on the Heat.
56% shooting,
Hornets ball.
has missed 10 of his 13 shots tonight and all 6 of his 3.
What's up, Nathan Smith?
Foul there on the offensive rebound. Push from behind.
Yeah, I met Riker. Had to be last Saturday. What are you doing, Vernon Carey? Be smart, bro. Are you one of his basketball teammates? Tyler Hero steals it, shoots a 3, misses it, gives it right back to the Hornets. McDaniels. Ball gets the ball to the corner. Good shot by Bridges with another 3. Let's go play some defense, Hornets. Hornets go back up by 3. Yeah, they call that a foul. Even though he had his back turned, I think they got that. They got that on Martin. He had his back to him. Yeah, Nathan A. Good game yesterday because I think Riker was saying you guys were down at halftime, but then you came back and won. So great job.
Along with Evan Scott and Merritt Kogan. It's a global game, folks. Evan Scott is from South Korea. Merritt
Huge
Kogan
anus. Wow.
So Cody Martin of Charlotte will get the foul. And we get a break in the action with 9:23 left in the fourth quarter. And the Hornets leading the Heat 84-81.
When your family gathers around a shakaroni from Papa John's, you're sharing more than extra cheese and pepperoni. You're sharing scholarships, meals, and laughter. Because $1 from every shakaroni goes to charity. That's pizza with purpose.
But parents think it too, like a lot. Oh,
All right, leading scorer for the Heat is Bam Adebayo, 18 points. Bam has 5 rebounds, 8 of 14 from the floor. Kyle Lowry, 26 minutes, 15 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists. Kyle has 4. He's 4 of 8 from the 3-point line. Again, Hornets playing without Haywood, Plumlee, Oubre, also missing their top scorer, Rozier. Miles Bridges leading the way for the Hornets with 28 minutes. He is 4 of 8 from the 3-point line, 22 points. He has 9 rebounds, 5 assists. Ball, 13 points. Ball has 9 assists, 8 rebounds. He's 1 of 6 from the 3-point line, 5 of 11 from the floor.
After the challenge is successful, Dwayne Dedman hits the defender or the offensive player and causes a domino effect on the play, resulting in an offensive foul on Dedman. Way to get your ears.
So that play ended up being fortuitous for the Hornets.
You see the contact, Dedman hitting Martin behind initially. Tough angle here. You can see a little late, and then Martin in the way of Tyler. So I think
Who are actually up by 3 points. Hornets with the ball.
Fourth quarter, Charlotte ahead 84-81. Miles Bridges with 22 points.
Oh, man, I hate these big guys shooting outside. Let's go. Vernon, Carey, that's why you don't play, bro.
6% to just 42%. Vincent, in and out. Three ball has just not been there on a regular basis for the Heat. 11 for 35. Back out the ball.
That's deep thinking right there, Hugh.
Small rebound to Vernon Carey Jr. Shot clock resets to 14.
What's up, Tyler?
Martin did not waste time. Martin delivers a big basket there. A triple from Martin gives him 13. Gives Charlotte a 6-point lead with 8:21 left.
Yeah, good game this weekend.
Cody Martin. A rare start for the Martin brothers tonight. Strus from downtown. Yes. Max Strus. He's got 8 points tonight off the
Strus scores 84-87 Hornets.
really proven himself to be, I think, a rotation player with his ability to catch and shoot, put the ball down on the floor. Playing great college.
Melo with a 3. It's good.
Shooting it with authority tonight. Got 16 points. 2 of 8 from downtown. Hornets again by 6.
Good job, Nathan.
43 left in the game. Marquise Morris for Denton. Hit the backboard.
Rebound by the Hornets. Pass the ball. Let's go. Move the ball, baby. Put a little motion in your offense. Let's go. Okay, we go back to the screen and roll again. Melo shoots off balance and scores.
Just thinking about the backcourt that James Borrego going to roll out on opening night, he hopes, with Terry Rozier and LaMelo Ball. That's a very formidable two-guard look for Charlotte.
Watch this here. I think LaMelo Ball right here initiates contact. Boom, look at that. That is abrupt, overt, and abnormal movement right there by the offensive player. That's a new point of emphasis, and I wish Miami would
Challenge it.
that right there, because that was a clear example. He wasn't within a basketball playing motion.
Melo Ball, 18 points, 9 rebounds, 9 assists, 6 rebounds.
He's getting away with it, though. That's a 3-point play for LaMelo Ball.
19 points tonight for LaMelo Ball.
Oh, when he comes back up and gets a
Picks up the foul there. That's his fourth. And
foul. Let's see. I might have misspoke his statistics.
On motion, he stopped
8 rebounds.
Tyler here. Jones just into the game.
Strus shoots. Hornets out to the races and throws the ball away. Come on, baby. Needed that.
By the way, Kai Jones, who just checked. Only 20 years old, originally from Nassau in the Bahamas.
Kai Jones finally into the game. That's one of our draft picks this year. Kyler Hero, quick shot over Ish Smith. Ish Smith, go get the ball. Thank you. Hornets getting a little sloppy. The coach is getting everybody some playing time there. Ish Smith. Oh, nice. Nice one. The Kai for the dunk. Again, just want to see the Hornets play well.
Like a water bug out there with that ball in his hand, creating drives and circles, putting the Heat on their heels as he gets in the paint here, and then the lob back over the top when he draws the big man. Yurtsevin out away from the basket, getting Jones the easy dunk.
Discover the very best today at the Fresh Market. From the highest quality meat, seafood, and produce.
Hornets shooting 48.6%. Miami 41.3%. From the 3-point line, the Hornets are now 12 of 32. That's a lot better than they did the last game. But Miami's right there, 12, 37, 37.5 and 32.4% from the 3-point line. Not great, but a little bit better than the Hornets did the last game. Free throw 11 to 12. I like to see that 91.7%. And free throws are hurting Miami right now, 6 of 9 for 66.7%. Hornets are out rebounding Miami. All I can say about that is wow. But if we're gonna win games this year and get into the playoffs, we gotta rebound. Assists, that's where it usually is. There last year, we were one of the leading assist teams in the association, 24 to 18. Turnovers, we've got more turnovers than Miami. That's been a common theme throughout the whole game. 16 turnovers. Let's go. Got to cut that way down. Points in the paint, that's another thing that's surprising to me. The Hornets at 42% and Miami 36%. And fouls are dead even. I'd like to see the Hornets win this game, but they got to play the whole game.
They've been suffocating on the three-point shot, closing out well to the shooters. I think this is where Miami can hurt them, and that's inside. Yurtsevin coming up with the offensive
rebound. Coach is putting a few more guys out there, getting everybody a little look here.
Use your physicality. Yurtsevin does it there.
Yurtseven had 14 points and 11 rebounds Friday against the Spurs. Had 6 offensive rebounds in that game. Also in for Miami now, DJ Stewart Jr., the 6'6" rookie out of Mississippi State. He sits down Markieff Morris. Well, Yurtseven and fellow rookie Micah Potter had big games in San Antonio. Potter had 13 points and 17 rebounds against the Spurs. So 17 rebounds for Potter.
Both teams have what looks like it could be a second string team in there.
He was driving in. Marcus Garrett also in the game. Garrett, the rookie for Miami. Excellent.
Scores 95-86. 5 minutes and 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
First personal foul on Marcus Garrett.
Miami comes into this preseason game undefeated. Carolina, 1 of 2, I think they are. Good rebound, Martin.
Oh, that's impressive work. They have out-rebounded the Heat tonight by 11.
Just doing a good job working around the basket.
It's good offensive rebound. The Hornets are going to have to do that this year.
15 points for Cody Martin, who knocks the ball out of bounds on the Gabe Vincent pass. Well, the Hornets turning in an exceptional fourth quarter on both ends of the floor. They've outscored the Heat 19-9 in this quarter. Cody Martin will come out. Checking in.
I don't know, Nathan, who got drafted for the Mavericks.
Vincent. Got foul. Foul on Wonder. Well, Vincent heading to the free throw line. We head to this message from FPL.
Get control over your energy use and your bill.
Where you guys headed to for vacation? The whole team?
He will next play the Atlanta.
That sounds good, though. You can form some real tight camaraderie right there.
Right here on Valley Sports.
Doing things together.
Preseason. Friday night, back here in Miami against the Boston Celtics. That's a 6:30 start on Friday. Under 5 minutes left, the Heat trail by 10.
Here's Smith. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Ish. Nice drive, baby. Nice score, Ish Smith. Smith, he's a journeyman.
John, they have created quite a rhythm for Charlotte's offense.
They really have, and this is what he does. Again, uses his speed. You got to keep him in front of you. That's the challenge, and there's a reason why he's been sticking around the association for so long.
Wow.
Well, season is because
you got to be careful in New York City.
Marcus Garrett in the paint. This is Yurtseven gets fouled. Yurtseven is a very skilled rebounder. He had 6 offensive rebounds in San Antonio on Friday night.
Hey, that's great, man. I hope somebody picks him up, man. Like, forget all this celebrities, stuff, man. I mean, dang, watch the young man play. He can ball, man. He can shoot. I said this earlier, not today, but dang, he could definitely be on the G League team. I mean, he's a shooter. When I talk about shooters, that's what he does. That's what LiAngelo does. He shoots the dang ball. Nice. Man, why? I don't know why the Hornets didn't try to sign him to the Swarm, man. I'm gonna try to go watch the Swarm play this year, but it would have been no doubt that I would be down there in Greensboro watching the Swarm play if LiAngelo was on the team. And then to have a chance to move up and play with his brother, man, Michael don't know how to fill that stadium. I mean, Ish Smith, jump back. Nice shot, Ish. Do your thing, bud.
So Ish Smith off the bench tonight with 10 points, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. Hornets ahead by 12.
Listen, they went all around John's barn to do it. Maybe they'll do it that way. Maybe he'll get here that way. But man, how come? I know this. Hey, this is a business too, right? The whole thing is about being a business. So why you wouldn't do everything you could to keep the stands filled? I have no idea. With him being on the Swarm team and just having a chance to being pulled up, and you know the way a lot of our guys get hurt anyway, you know he could get pulled up. Man, every seat in the arena will be packed. Every seat will be filled. Just to know that he's on the sideline and he's got an opportunity to come out there and play. Knowing Borrego, he'd never put him out there though. See how long it took him to start Melo. 103-94, 2 minutes and 52 seconds left on the clock. It's still not quite decided yet. I know it's just preseason, but once again, I want to see the Hornets get these W's. Oh, Book Knight. Come on, second team. Wide open three by the Heat. It's good. Coach, you going to call that timeout? And he does. Coach calls the timeout. He don't want to put any of his start. That's Borrego. Definitely doesn't want to put any of his starters back in, but he don't want to lose his lead and lose the game. But with 2 minutes, 26 seconds on the clock, that is an eternity in the NBA.
From Stewart keeps the Heat in the hunt, down 6 with 2:26 left in the game. Yeah, the preseason served up a real surprise in San Antonio on Friday night. Michael Potter, who wasn't drafted, remember he spent 2 years at Ohio State.
Yeah, we only got one Martin now. The other Martin's on the his twin brothers playing for the Heat.
Struggled at times during training camp with John Friday in San Antonio. Played 37 minutes, scored 13 points. His 17 rebounds were eye-catching.
And I think Coach, with that little lead we had, he already said, "Yo, we pulling Melo, we pulling those starters."
I not recall a Heat player ever having 17 rebounds in a preseason game, an unofficial record, and a nice step for a young man that's.
Let me see what he does. He called a timeout. He's just gonna talk to these young boys and say, "Yo, let's go play some defense," or
17 rebounds in a preseason
is he gonna sneak somebody else out there? Who else could he sneak out there? Book Knight. Book Knight is out there, but Book Knight didn't start. He got a lot of playing time. We could slide McDaniels back out there. Book Knight, Thor. And we're turning it over again. The drive. Garrett gets it down low. Shot goes up. Potter, and it's good. Hey, this is what that little group did in the in summer league. They had a couple of games they could have won there, and they blew that too. Book Knight, bank shot from the three. Definitely positive he did not mean to shoot that. And the Heat are giving the Hornets a little help with 1 minute and 37 seconds left on the clock. Score is 99-103. The Heat throw the ball away. Can the Hornets score 4 more points? Don't leave him, Book Knight. There you go. Book Knight brings the ball to the court. Oh, everybody out there is fresh. Get it to him, Book Knight. He's open. What y'all doing? Y'all freezing 98. Oh, my gosh. But we get the rebound. Kai. Gonna have to get it out there, baby. Kai Jones tries to score. He misses. They had 98. Well, whoever that guy is, wide open. They did not even look to throw in the ball. The shot is blocked, but they get the rebound and shoot it back up. 103-101. 1 minute left on the clock. The Hornets haven't been able to score in like the last 4 or 5 possessions down here. Coach calls another timeout. He's not gonna bring any of his other guys off the bench. It's gonna be the new guys against their new guys. The rookies against the rookies, basically.
And Potter, the two young bigs, paving the comeback trail for Miami.
Potter bouncing outside, little jab step.
Hey, 99 was. First of all, he was 98. 98. Don't even know who this guy is. Oh, the kill guy. Man, I thought he was he shot the ball well in Summer League. He was standing out there wide open. Book Knight looked at him, wouldn't throw the ball to him. He threw it down low. He's still out there on the wing by himself. They wouldn't throw the ball to him. Threw the ball to the corner, and whoever shot that shot an air ball. I forgot who it was. Wow. You got to use everybody, man.
The Eric Spoelstra mantra, can you be happy for your teammates' success? You saw it.
This is exactly what happened in Summer League. Man, it happened in Summer League. The Hornets Summer League team, I forgot, was one game. They had a chance to win 2 games. In one game, they had the lead and blew it. Here we go. Let's see if these young boys. All you gotta do is score one basket. Let's go 1 basket. He's spanking the rookies right now. We're getting ready to get up. That's a 5-second call right there. Turnover. No, that goes off. We got lucky again. Come on, babe. Set a screen, something, get open. 50.8 seconds on the clock. They get the ball in to Book Knight. Book Knight, get your head up. Thor throws it up. It's off the mark. Heat gets a rebound. They're 2 points down. Don't let them shoot a 3. Don't let them shoot a 3. If they hit a 2, it's tied. Watch the kick out. Oh, wide open shot. It's up. Off the mark. Hornets don't get the rebound. Oh, misses a layup. Get on the floor. Get on the floor, baby. What are you doing? 13 seconds left. There's a drive to the basket. Layup is good. It's tied up. And he's fouled on the play, of course. Of course. With 7.8 seconds left on the clock. These rookies, boy. These rookies for the Hornets. I can't believe nobody in blue was on the floor. When the ball was loose, they're trying to pick it up. Get on the floor.
Showing his awareness, he had the lead, puts the defender on his back, and some contact opportunity to put the Heat ahead. What a comeback opportunity this second group has provided.
It's the third group. Actually, if you want to be real about it.
Look at the OG, the captain, Udonis Haslem, his first game back.
Hornets cannot score on it. They cannot score. All right, they've gone 6 possessions and not scored, so they got to score. So the Heat come all the way back, and they're up by 1 with 6 seconds left on the clock. They get the ball to Thor, who drives to the basket. and the ball is knocked out of bounds, blocked out of bounds, game is over.
Miami came up with a late block. And let's hold on. The officials are huddling.
The game is over, babe. Oh, they're saying coach called a timeout.
There definitely is going to be some time added, but I like when your home
Well,
timekeeper.
No, coach didn't call a timeout, but they're saying that there's some time left on the clock. Or they're going to check to see if there's any.
Let's take a look at JT Thor, the 19-year-old rookie who was trying to hit the game winner here. And it was Potter that came over for the outstanding defense.
Might be 0.1 second left on the clock when the ball hit the ground.
And this is nonfiction. Oh, look at you.
Or double clutch that. Maybe if it went for the dunk, they would have called a foul on the play.
What an exciting finish, though. I love the competitive nature of this.
After review, we did see that the clock did not stop properly. Therefore, we're going to put 0.4 back on the game clock.
So 0.4 on the shot clock. The only thing they can do is a tip. You can't catch and shoot.
That's significant, though, because not only is Charlotte going to get the ball, it allows them with 0.4 seconds to throw it in. Someone can catch and turn and take an actual shot.
Well, I can't say you can't catch and shoot. LiAngelo Ball did in summer, but you're going to have to turn and throw it.
Charlotte looking, lobbing.
It's over.
The Heat have done it. Miami comes from 12 points down.
All right.
The final 3 minutes.
Yeah, the Miami came from 12 points down the following 3 minutes. 3 minutes, and they win the game. The Hornets could not score. At least seven. Actually, if you count that one, 7 to 8 possessions, could not score. Only thing you can say about that was it was the second, third string out there. Actually, for the Hornets, there were more third stringers out there than anything. But the Heat also had their third string out there. Some guys out there I've never seen, hadn't seen all game were out there, and just came all the way back and scored and won. Like I said, 2 minutes and 2 minutes and 24 seconds on the clock. The Hornets still up by maybe 8. Game is not over. That is an eternity in the NBA. So the Heat still remains undefeated in preseason play. Too bad it was against the loss was against, or the win was against my Hornets, who had a great chance when the starters went out of the game. They had a comfortable lead, but you got to score. I just hated that the Heat's guys could continue to score, but when the Hornets guys came out there, for some reason everything was there. It's like, okay, give the ball to Book Knight and everybody else stand around. Thor is a big kid, but he'll just throw it up from 3. I saw that in summer league. You know, he'll just shoot threes, as big as he is. This right here, this is a chance for and you can't really say it's Thor's fault. What's up, D? D and Niche TV, what's going on? Bumpy Johnson, what's up?
Staying athletic, staying wiry, and I'm getting there.
The Heat culture, is that tonight kind of what the Heat culture is about? That no matter what,
Mitch going to the drawing board.
Exactly.
Hey,
it's that final buzzer.
Bruh, none of my NC teams want to win. None of them. All last week. The Hornets lost the last game, and that was embarrassing. At home. The Grizzlies killed them. And so I was like, okay, just calm down, coach. Calm down. Take your time. You'll be all right. You got this weekend. And so I have to take that back. One of my North Carolina teams did win. My North Carolina A&T State University Aggies, my alma mater, we did manage to get a win. But other than that, my North Carolina Tar Heels football team, we lost to Florida State. And then yesterday, if even though this right here was bad, yesterday for the Panthers to lose the way they lost, man, that hurt. To the Eagles. Come on now. We scored all of our points basically in the first half. 15 points in the first half. In the second half, we could only muster 3 points. The score is 15-6 at halftime. Ended up being 18-21. And my new quarterback, Sam Darnold, throws 3 interceptions. Oh, what's up, Niche? Hey, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm about to wrap this up. Another North Carolina team takes an L. However, it was preseason. It is preseason. I think the Hornets have one more preseason game to play, and then it's time for the real thing. It's time to get busy. So this game right here, none of those rookies would have been on the floor anyway. At this time, we would have went ahead and put this game away. But Coach Rago, knowing that this is preseason, you want to put those guys out there, get them in this situation. He did call 2 timeouts because we weren't scoring, and obviously wasn't playing great defense for them to score 13 points, come all the way back in 3 minutes, and 2 minutes, if you ask me. But we'll see what happens when the real thing starts. So real quick recap right here. Let's box score this bad boy before I get out of here. All right, so the Hornets, Jalen McDaniel, looks like Jalen played the most out of everybody. He had the most time on the floor. Jalen ended up scoring 6 points. 6 points, 7 rebounds, no assists. PJ Washington fouled out at the end of the third quarter with 9 points. PJ had 5 rebounds, no assists. We got to have a little bit more out of PJ. Going into his third year, got to have more out of, if nothing else, try to get me double figure rebounds or something. Let's go, PJ. Martin, and I'm going to learn, I think this is Cody Martin. 15 points. He had a pretty nice game right there. 15 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. And he's going to play defense. So great job by that young man. That's 31 minutes. Miles Bridges was the high scorer with 22 points. And actually, Miles Bridges was the highest scorer for the game. Both teams. 22 points. Miles had 10 rebounds. 6 assists. Wow. I hear you, Miles. Melo Ball, 26 minutes. He had 8 rebounds, 9 assists, 19 points. Nice job there. Kuboka, that was the kid that was standing out there at the end of the game that the Hornets would not pass the ball to. Wide open, nobody around him at all. Wide open 3, and they freeze him out. Kai Jones had 4 points. Iwandu, 2 points. Vernon Carey Jr. had 2 points. Coach could have put Vernon Carey back out there. Ish Smith had 10 points. Book Knight, 14 points. Ish Smith had a really good game. Let's see how many assists he had. 4 assists. He had a really good game, and he was actually controlling the game there for the Hornets there at the end until Coach took him out and put the other guys in. After he put the other guys in, that was it. It was all she wrote. Real quick, stats on the individual stats on the Heat. Adebayo, 18 points. He only played 26 minutes. He had 5 rebounds. Kyle Lowry had 15 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists. He and Adebayo both had 26 minutes. Robinson, 27 minutes, 12 points. He was 3 of 9 from the 3-point line. Morris comes in and he does yeoman work as usual. 11 points. He was 1 out of 3 from the 3-point line. 5 out of 8 from the floor. And all the other guys, I don't want to disrespect them, but those were guys that I would call them third string, second string, third string, came off the floor, came off the bench and actually won the game for him. So score ended up being 103-104 for the Heat, and still undefeated in the league in preseason. So we will see. We got one more game, one more preseason game, I think it is, that the Hornets get to come out and play. And then after that, it's time to get busy. Guys, it's like one of my favorite seasons of the year. You got the NFL and the NBA going on at the same time. So like I'm never bored at home with television because there's always something to watch. If the Hornets aren't playing, my Panthers play on the weekends, and they could have a possibility of playing. I already played their Thursday night game. They may get one Monday night game, but then the Hornets are going to play at least 2-3 times a week. So when that starts, I always got something to look forward to at the end of the day when I'm resting. However, I've been resting for a much longer time now because I retired last year. But I got to start working some other place. But yeah, guys, hey, thanks for showing me love, hanging out with me. And if you have not, since you do have time, if you have not hit that like button, do that. All right, guys, I appreciate you. I'm getting ready to sign off today. Check me out next time. And you guys stay cool and stay safe. Coach Gary, he's out of here.